what I'm going to start off with here is I'm going to go with like a really kind of blue-ish, kind of darker inventory, and I'm going to name it Asphalt. So I'm going to be honest with you guys, I recorded this earlier, and I forgot to actually even record. My friend told me to tell you this because, yeah. You know, I'm just being truthful with you guys. I didn't actually even record it, so I was being an idiot. So, let's do it again, I guess. Oh, by the way, this is a template, and I'll be linking this in the description. So, instead of a speed art, like I always do, tutorial is what you guys want, so here we go. Let's go with, yeah, hey, we're cool. Alright. We want a radial. I don't want it there, I want it coming down or from the bottom. This is basically where you choose what, like, kind of inventory you want. You always want a blacker color with a darker, like, one, so like that. Kind of looks like a fade. It looked pretty cool in game, but blue and pink really don't really match, to be honest with you. So, it'll look cool for a while, as you see. And you can actually just do it like that, and then do like cool shines of it down, which is what Cell does with like his white things coming down, but he'll make it down like that. So, we're not going to do anything like that. We're actually just going to make a Gaussian blur inventory with, you know, make it look nice, basically. So we're going to go with just the wire blue, and then we're going to add a new layer. We're going to go this one and this one, actually. This blue here would be fine. So, down like this. Down like this. Alright, that's more than, you know what? I'm trying to figure out like what kind of color I want it, because if I just do this, that's better. Alright. Trying to get a better color. I don't know what color I really kind of want. Alright, so I'm just gonna go with pink, because I can change it in the end. So we're gonna do that. Multiply. That color looks fine, I guess. Alright, so basically when you're doing this inventory stuff, play around with it. Find a color that you like, and then, you know, go through these by scrolling, and you'll get, like, you know, better effects. You'll get cooler things. I see that will happen if you do some things, so that's not what you want. So we're gonna keep it like that for now, actually. And we're gonna go again, but this time we're actually gonna go with a dark and a white. A white. And then we're gonna enter render clouds over it. Alright, so this is where you get to choose what it's gonna look like. So that looks pretty cool so far. I'm gonna go back to this one, add a new layer. Right. I like it. Alright, so Control C to get back to that. You don't need to do that. Only if you do actually click off it accidentally or anything else, just Control Z, and you'll get back to whatever you clicked on. So, that's kind of like a really nice inventory so far. So, I'm gonna go with adjustments, hue and saturation, and I can change the color of my inventory that I'm using. So, I should probably put my Skype on Do Not Disturb, sorry guys. But you can basically have it grey, and then you can change the color up from the grey, and then you can do this will not help at all. So if you want to like change a gray inventory to whatever color, put your saturation back up, put this back down, and then you want to get a better color, and then you'll be able to change colors again. So we're gonna go with a nice kind of blue, kind of nice-ish kind of light coming down inventory. I kind of like it. I don't know. So this is the part where you want to make the boxes here nice and work, you know. So this will take a while. So yeah, it is manual. So there you go. You have these all selected. We're gonna go with grey, and then honestly, I've never tried this before, but if we just use a grey and a grey, yep, I'm a freaking smartass. All right, so I outsmarted the thing, and then if we go with a blue, no, let's try it again, right? We'll try what we've been doing before. I wanna like that, yeah. Remember, you can always get a better hue and a better saturation on it. Just make something that looks nice. As you can see, that looks pretty bad because the color is whiter than the background color. Now, what we can do here is Control-Shift-F and darken the actual color up. That actually looks really cool. I don't know if that'd look cool in-game. Like I said, there's a ton of things that would look really cool on this, but in-game it would just look horrible. So, let's go with this for now. It's basically just finding colors that work with your background color. Let's go with that. Sorry. Edit again, and then do that. And then we'll get another bluish kind of color here. As you see, it's starting to come through, looking nicer and nicer. So there we go. We're getting it looking better. And play around with it, like I said. Get more colors, cooler colors. Go with brighter colors. Or depending on how dark your inventory is, it will definitely help out to have a darker / lighter color. Now, like I said, if you're going to start with a fade for your inventory, you kind of want to keep that fade going. You don't want to have an opposite fade, as it will not look very nice. As you can see, the colors have gone down a lot by doing that. So we'll go with that for now. That looks pretty cool. We're going to go with a better green and a better blue, to be honest with you, though. Alright, there we go. That's a pretty cool inventory. You can also, like I said, have it black, and a black one is always really nice as well. You can actually have a cloud effect going over it, which I'll show you really quick. You'd have that there like this. Sorry, I'm an idiot. Always add your layer before, because if you just have it like clouds, then it won't work. But you can have a cloud effect like this. And then you can also just go a grey, and then you can go cloud, clouds, get a cool rendery kind of effect on it. Control-Shift-F, render, clouds, you get that kind of effect there. And then just play around with it until you get a nice, cool inventory. So I see that's way too dark. Put some white light into it. You want to still keep a dark color though. Sorry this is taking too long. I'm just trying to show you guys all the things you can do. So let's do that for now. That looks kind of cool. As you can see, the background is helping that out with the blue effect there. Or you can sorry, cancel. Go out here, and then you'll look and you'll see that you can get a really cool kind of cloud effect if you put clouds over it. So like I said, play around with it, find something that you like this. You might like this, right? Maybe it's too light for you. Oh, want to, you know, put your colors down, and you get a nicer, blacker, darker, cloud-ish kind of effect with it. But for me, I'm actually going to do something that I saw before and keep it at, Alright, so, like I said, just play around with it, get what you had before. So I'm gonna have, gray here. And, I'm gonna go with the gray, and then I'm gonna have it as a glow effect. I like it. Why not? It looks kinda olden day-ish, kinda weird phase on it. So text. Now, a lot of people say, oh, this is the hardest part because, say, oh, the text isn't clear enough or anything for me. Turns out I need to close this freaking door. Sorry, I'm back there. So, a lot of people say this is the hardest part because when I do, like, an inventory, the text is all pixelated, it looks like bad, like, really, really bad. Now, I've came and I found a pretty cool way to stop that. Go to layers, sorry, no, not layers, image, resize, and put this to 2024, and your 512 to 2024. Now this will put everything a lot bigger. So as you can see, I just control V, Z, that, hey there. So if I go shadow now, if I zoom in super big, it only starts getting pixely, but as soon as I zoom out, it doesn't. That plus I can now add a lot cooler things. So I use walkway, semi bold here, and I'm gonna name this pack asphalt, but I'm gonna put this on here on this layer, and you'll know why in a second. See how it looks so clean? And now you can actually blend layers. Can make it look nicer. I don't like the orange, so you can change that out. That's saw, by the way. Let's go with a blue overlay. Why not? That looks nice. And then there you go, man. That's your inventory. I forgot to tell you what you can actually do though. This is gonna be super hard to like lag much. So you wanna have it there. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. As long as you get it at the right size, you should be fine. And you will actually be able to just change the color to something that you like. Everyone has their own preference. I'm gonna go with that. Honestly, that looks the nicest. Like, yeah, you can actually also put like some really cool things on it, so you get like that kind of effect. Hey, you know what? Fuck it, let's go with that. That looks cool. So that's your inventory, and I will show you what it looks like in game. Give me a few seconds, and I'll get in game, and I'll record again. So I'll give me 3 seconds, and I'll be back. Hey guys, I'm back in game. I'm actually using my shadow pack that I released. Yeah. So this is the inventory. It looks pretty cool, to be honest. I like it. Text looks nice in HD. You know, it's not a bad inventory. So if you like this video, I'll be giving this inventory out like in my description. You guys can use it if you want. Or you can just do the steps yourself, and you'll be able to make this, and be able to call it whatever you want. Considering that if you download the inventory, you'd have to do a lot of work just to change this text. So, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like. And yeah, my name's Swurved. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.